the Filipino Community.
This is the very fire engine that quelled the riot on that soaking day. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 69th year that our community has gathered together for the Hastings Blossom Parade. Annual Hastings Blossom Parade, and this year's theme is Flower Power, New Growth. When noisy lot is Bay Bergada, our very own samba percussion band. They formed in 2014, comprised of members from Hastings, Napier and Central Hawke's Bay. This is a 1928 Model A Ford car owned and driven by Terry Hart in the yellow cap. While it's a global priority to try to stop the spread of COVID-19, cancer patients still need you. They need us. Their volunteer drivers took their clients to hospital throughout lockdown, and the Cancer Society provides support to those needing it community. Welcome all the way from a tiny little island nation way up near the equator, the Hawke's Bay Otang Kurdaps community. So lovely to have you guys here. If you take a look along to your left now, heading toward the mountains, we have the Buckingham Guards. The Buckingham Guards are named after the Buckingham Guards from Buckingham Palace. Uniforms are a close replica of those guards, including the Scottish thistle on the collar. They are Hawke's Bay regional and national champions. Buckingham Guards, thank you so very much. Passing us now the Taradale Super Grands. Hi Super Grands! They've been together for 27 years now and are possibly the biggest leisure marching team in New Zealand. Next up, celebrating 20 years in Hastings, the Hawke's Bay Farmers Market. Next up, we have the Cornwall Park Play Centre. The Cornwall Park Play Centre celebrates play-based learning for Hastings Tamariki, and it's been here for 50 years. Uh-oh, there's that troublesome cat in the hat heading our way. This is the Napier Operatic Society. It's an amateur-based theatre based at the Tabard Theatre in Ahuriri. In 2000, the Society established the Theatre School. This enables young performers aged between 6 and 16 train in all aspects of musical theatre. This year, they're presenting the Schusical Junior during Labour Weekend. What a distinctive sound that is! Brings tears to many an eye, the Massed Pipe Band. Dave O'Hanlon and Pipe Major Jared Carwood. Without quite as much discipline involved, ladies and gentlemen, welcome along Friends in the State. And here comes our one pet unicorn, meet Lightning, the little unicorn, and friends. Next up, we have OAC Ministries. Tumanako, Hope for All. This year, won't you hear that call? OAC Ministries is committed to sharing hope, especially in times when many struggle to cope. This is the hope that we all need, so take a booklet and have a read. Now this one's pretty special. The Filipino Community of Hawke's Bay decided to do away with the float this year. Because of the pandemic, their community came up with a pulsating and rhythmic street dance in celebration of the abundance of flowers in spring and how their people are making progress despite the odds. Having been through a lot of natural disasters and a long history of political and economic turmoil, Filipinos have found strength and a renewed sense of hope through their flower festivals in their country. Resilient, ingenious and innovative are but a few words that describe the Filipinos. Most of all, they are a happy bunch. Mabuhay, the Filipino Community. They're wearing magnificent traditional Kim Dynasty costumes made and sent especially for today's Blossom Parade, Northern China. Okay, next up, and they're passing us now, the Sophie Jean Dance Company. It's a contemporary jazz, tap and hip-hop dance studio in Hastings. Their passion is to create a fun and safe environment for students to grow and feel comfortable. They are very thankful for all of the amazing students they've met so far and are excited to see what the future holds. Thank you, the Sophie Jean Dance Company. Active at Hastings from 1995 and pausing for a moment all the way around the city, Echo, Morales, Miami. Next up we have the Bay City Cheerleaders. Bay City Cheer and Onikawa are a family who supports each other. Kids have a safe and fun environment to learn and thrive. They empower athletes to be happy, healthy, confident and resilient. They welcome new families to come and give cheer sport a go. Thank you to the Hawke's Bay cheerleaders. Now, somebody's sitting back relaxing and enjoying themselves on that float. This was Hitoi for Life. Their group are made up of new and old blossoms from the Hitoi for Life gym. Next we have the giant puppets. Rata, our giant tree, had such a wonderful time in last year's Blossom Parade that this year she decided to bring some of her friends down from the mountains to have fun at the parade with her. She brought Rocky, the mountain giant, who has never seen a parade before. In fact, he hasn't really seen too many people before, so he's probably feeling just a little nervous. Hi there, Rocky, how are the nerves? Rata also brought her two best friends, the wild deer twins, Fiona and Orlin, who have been in a parade before, but never to a blossom. Next up, the Arts Inc. Heratonga. Next up, Suffers in Hawke's Bay. We have risen from the ashes and been uprooted to come and grow in this beautiful new country. So thanks to the South Africans, you're a wonderful, vibrant part of our community. Just a shame about you rugby players not being able to get here. If you look to the west, you're going to see the wonderful Sejong Taekwondo group. They teach courtesy, honesty, self-control, self-defense, and fitness. Here we go. A demonstration of true Taekwondo skill. Ah! I could see how nervous that puppet was. He thought he was going to be knocked off his perches. He's not a puppet. Next up, ladies and gentlemen, and they come from all around New Zealand to be a part of this, Falun Dafa, New Zealand. Falun Dafa, also known as Falun Gong, is an ancient practice of mind, body and spirit. deeply rooted in traditional Chinese culture. Their founding principles are truthfulness, compassion and tolerance. And it's wonderful, every year they make an enormous effort to be here in Hawke's Bay. We truly welcome Falun Dafa to the Hastings Blossom Festival. Following Falun Dafa is the Multicultural Association of Hawke's Bay. They help migrants and refugees in Hawke's Bay. Their vision and values are to give respect and recognition to people from all cultures and countries. Auburn Live Theatre. They're a close-knit, family-friendly theatre that stages up to 4 shows every year. That's a pretty cool tractor. The theatre is known for staging pantomimes and plays that are different than what you'd usually expect, and also hosting quiz nights, karaoke and discos for the public and for theatre members. Next up, the New Zealand Red Cross. Red Cross has always been about good people doing good things. Next up, we've got something pretty special. This is the Forbes family. They heard about the theme of flower power and decided to use their 1960 cars to mark the 60s flower power or hippie movement. They say taking part isn't just for big businesses, but it's also for families too. And this disreputable bunch of folk come from the Rotten Apple Backpackers. The motto of backpackers is work hard, play hard, and boy they play hard. Good on you, Apple Backpackers. The owner of this beast and the driver is Wayne Clark. He does raise a few eyebrows of grass from the petrol head fraternity when he tells them he owns a McLaren, all 11 tons. Wayne Clark has been a part of every crossing parade for 30 years. Thank you, Wayne, for bringing your traction engine along yet again. Okay, the Ahuriri Naval Cadets. The training ship Ahuriri is a newly established naval cadet unit. The Ministry of Defence signed off on the establishment a month ago, on the 2nd of September 2020. They parade in Napier on Tuesdays. So during the school term, you can become a part of the Ahuriri Navy Cadets. And here comes the final float of the parade. So here it is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Thank you so very much for coming along to the parade. We're going to end up by smothering you in foam. To one and all, thank you so very much for coming. God bless you and enjoy this wonderful spring weekend in Hawke's Bay.
And now for the winner of this community entrance. The 2 Degrees Award goes to the winners, the Filipino Community. Congratulations, and we would expect that you're going to perform for us after the show here. Anyone missed that? Yes! Welcome so much. Thank you. Which entrance? Make some noise, ladies and gentlemen. The Philippines. We are really pleased with the effort, and it's beautiful to see you all dressed up to the nines. Thank you so much. And before we get back into some performance by the Kurdaps community and the Filipino community of Hawke's Bay,
of Rockstone.